What's up today? 1. Results of our neck pumpkin and candy roaster trial. 2. Results of our garlic trial. 3. Our most productive tomato. Huge yields, 95 pints of sauce from 14 plants. And 4. Can you help us identify some strange critters? This is our former greenhouse area, so that had been taken over with Bermuda grass, and we're trying to work with that and make it a usable garden again. So you can see we still have some Bermuda grass in here, but I've cleaned out some areas and planted neck pumpkins and some Jerusalem artichoke, and we're going to see if we can get that to grow in here this year, hoping that the neck pumpkins will spread out and shade the ground quite a bit and maybe compete with the Bermuda grass. So we'll see how this works out. Now for the results. The neck pumpkins did not grow very well in this area for some reason, and I'm not sure why. I used some compost in the area where I planted the plants, and also added some organic fertilizer, but they still did not grow very well. So they did not shade the ground, they did not compete with the Bermuda grass. So this did not work out well this year, except that we did learn something again. So for next year we'll have to come up with a different plan for this area. I planted this garden in mixed cover crop seed last fall. Now we're in the first week of June, and you can see there's a lot of vetch in here. It has really spread out and covered this area. So to work with it this year, I wanted to grow a North Georgia candy roaster in here. That's the type of sweet potato pumpkin. So in order to do that, I'm going to let this vetch stay here and just die down, hoping that it will reseed itself this fall. In the meantime, I have put my candy roaster plants in. I took the weed eater and just cleared out a little spot for each plant. So it looks like that might be promising. We'll see how that turns out also. And you can see now we have gotten more bumblebees than we had. They're working on these vetch blooms, so I'm certainly glad to see that, but I still don't have the bees in the garden that I would like to see there. Now for the results. I am very pleased with the way the vetch plants died down and have kept the soil covered and protected, and I think it will reseed itself this fall, so I won't have to buy more vetch seed, I don't think. And the candy roasters look extremely healthy and are growing very well. So I consider this garden a great success for this year. I'm trying a new experiment this morning with garlic. I planted my Maine garlic last November, I think it was, it's last fall. And that's coming along well. But I have all this garlic left over in the house that is now trying to grow, like you can see here. So I thought I would bring some of it to the garden and plant it this time of the year and just see what it would do. Normally, as I said, I plant in the fall and then it's ready to harvest about June. But always learning things in the garden, always trying new things, so it's a process, it's not just a destination, so we're always learning. This is the garlic that I planted in November, and now I'm harvesting it in May, and it turned out very well. Those are my normal times for planting and harvest. They have large bulbs with large cloves, and they've kept very well. However, the garlic that I planted in February and then harvested in July did not turn out very well. It did grow large. It actually grew larger than this garlic, but I took it in and most of it did not keep. It started spoiling right away. Now I'm not sure if that's because of the timing of the planting or if I just left it in the garden too long in the heat to mature. So for this time it did not turn out so well. Okay, I just want to show you this year's Health Kick tomatoes, how they're coming along. This is today's harvest from 14 Health Kick tomato plants. Okay, I'm getting ready to pick the Health Kick tomatoes again, and I just really didn't want to pick them until I showed you how many tomatoes are on here now. And I have already canned 40 pints of tomato sauce from these plants, and I hope you can see all the tomatoes that are on here still. They have some kind of leaf disease that's taking the plant down, but you can see I still have plenty of tomatoes here. So I just wanted to show you that before I pick them off the plants, because I think this is pretty impressive. Okay, so this is what I picked today. Larry was trimming this shrub the other day when he came across these two critters that we don't think we have ever seen before. So we wonder if you can identify them for us. I hope so. Thanks for watching.